He joins us as Associate Provost for Inclusive Strategies and Equity Initiatives and is a Professor of Learning, Technology, and Leadership Education. Prior to her arrival at JMU, she served at Old Dominion University, most recently as Director of Faculty Diversity and Retention. Dr. Key has over 20 years of experience in service to others. Her commitment to developing the whole person during her career is a wonderful model for all of us to follow. Her background spans from foster care management to program evaluation to a decade spent in the classroom. She is an in-demand speaker on issues of inclusive excellence, and we're lucky to have her here as part of the team at James Madison University. So please join me now in welcoming Dr. Dr.Key to the podium.
Good afternoon. During the pandemic, I spent a lot of time with my daughter. I witnessed her struggle with anxiety and depression because her routine and social life was shattered due to isolation. So when it was time to send her to college, my words to her were very different. They were rooted in what self-care, wellness, and grace looked like for her. Instead of giving her a list of don'ts, I listened to what type of experience she wanted to have and what was most important to her. The outcome of my message was rooted in balance. She said, "Mom, I want to do research, do well in my classes so I can prepare for medical school. I want to get an internship in a lab for the summer." She also said, "I want to experience things in Atlanta with my friends and travel." I knew the friend thing was number one for her. So I told her the things she mentioned were all doable, but it was most important for her to understand to do all the work and be so driven without balance, she could end up in an unhappy place. Today, I want to share with you all the strategies I told her, and my hope is they will be a map for success for you. To be successful, you must have balance between social life and academic life. You get to define what that balance looks like for you, but you need outlets that are not necessarily related to your career or your class goals. You must give yourself some grace. Grace in not being able to do all things, and grace in not being everything you want to be in the moment. Grace in understanding you are growing and being open to that growth. Practice self-care regularly. Understand your body, listen to it. Are you tired? Are you overwhelmed? Do check-ins with yourself and have a focus on what self-care looks like for you. Pay attention to your diet and your exercise routine, which is known to help combat stress and anxiety. Develop a coping plan. What activities will you engage in when you really feel out of balance? No matter how you perceive your professor, you should take the time to get to know them. Go to office hours, ask questions, and get the help you need to be successful. I guarantee you, once they know you, your passion, and dedication, they will support you and hold you accountable. Professors hold the knowledge of campus resources and specifics of their field of study, and they make great allies for helping you realize your goals. Be open to meeting new people different from you, and experiencing the world through their eyes. Be open to growth from the people you encounter. Be swift to listen and understand, and slow to judge and reject. Balance and openness are your keys to success. Recognizing when you're out of balance and addressing it is a superpower that I know you all possess. My daughter accepted my advice, and I now have a happy, thriving, very outgoing sophomore. I am in awe of her development, and I wish, as a first-generation student myself, I had received the same kind of advice. I hope you find truth and success in my words. Each and every one of you belong here. We welcome you to JMU, and we are so excited to have you and see you thrive. Thank you.